Hey guys, this is Demigod IV, and we'll be just giving a quick tutorial on the new feature in the League of Legends client. It is a item set thing, item set creator where you can create your own sets of items for champions or just in general. So this shows up in the recommended tab on your store after you have done created it. Here are two ones I've created, and I'll just go and create one real fast here. So when you pull it up, it'll have this custom item set 1 right here, and then if you click on that, these things come up. So maps and champions, this is like where you can specify if you want it to come up in that tab in the shops. So like allow this item set to appear for any map. So if I have that, it appears for all my maps, and if I choose this, I can choose a specific one. So, and then you can choose whatever, but I'm just going to allow it to all of them. And then you can choose which champion you want it to only show up for. So that's pretty cool too. And let's get into it. So items, starting items, or you can name it whatever you want. So we'll just keep it at starting items. And in general, this thing where you search for the item is exactly how the store has it set up pretty much, besides the fact that it's just in the list form. So all items, consumable, defense, and etc. So we'll start off with just a standard boots. So you left click and drag into there. If you click it, it'll just brings up the item and then what it builds into, and then you can hit browse. Go back to the browsing item. So there's your 3 potions, and then you could put such as a sight ward and a vision ward, just in if you wanted one of those instead of a potion, or if you go back and you can buy it later. It's just kind of right there for you to buy. If you want to create a new section, now you just left click the create new block area, left click the new block title and rename it early gain items. So let's just do 80 carry. So we can add boots of speed. Let's see here. So go over to boots, and then we'll bring in over here this boots of speed, and then let's go to damage. Let's put in a vampiric scepter, and let's see, what else do we want? We could also have for early attack speed. No, yeah, attack, not damage. There we go. You can add a zeal. So there we go. Let's add a new one. So what do we want for mid game? Well, zeal turns into phantom dancers. This turns into bloodthirster. Let's see here. So that's pretty good, and then we could go to late game items. So this I usually keep it to 4 tiers. Let's go to damage. Let's scroll down. Infinity Edge. Oops, sorry. Infinity Edge. Let's do a defensive tier. Let's see here. Armor, and this will bring up our Guardian Angel. Last Whisper we could do, so that'll be damage. Last Whisper, and so that's 1, 2. Here you go. So that's pretty good, and that's just how you build it. So now we can rename it up here. So ADC, attack damage carry, and hit the save button over here, and this saves it to your list. It looks like they're in alphabetical order over here. Put this back to all items. Now you can see what you have set for your AD carry build, AD carry start off build. And yeah, it's relatively easy, and you can just do for whatever you want. This is when I started. I haven't finished it yet, and like my 80 bruiser build, I could start with a longsword and potions, or boots and potions, or longsword and a ward. Then you go to your kind of early game items you can buy after going once or twice back. Then the mid game, and then late game defensive items. So it's just kind of however you want to categorize your items. You can now pre-design recommended builds that you have created. Right, so here's my 80 carry guy, here's the store, you get your first item, whatever. So left click the store, here's the recommended build that Riot has created for you. And so now there's this little tab, and you can look at what you have pre-ordered or pre-created. So go to the one we just made, 80 carry. So now we have the starting items. I want to start with my boots and 3 potions. So, and once I'm done with laning, I can go to my early game items, my vampiric scepter, and if you click on that, you sub orders and whatnot, sub items. So that's why I don't like to just put like a dagger here and then have to build up, because I prefer to put the kind of upgraded version, such as the Vampiric Scepter, instead of just the longsword. Because if you just want the longsword, you just click on the Vampiric Scepter and it's right there. So, and then there's Zeal. So um, now it's just nice and organized. You just kind of go down the list. This is how I like to make it. You can make it however you want. You could try to stay with the Riot style of essential items, offensive items, or defensive items. So I just like to put the consumables up top, put the starting, the mid, and the late game, and just make it however you want. So just kind of up to you, and that's why it's that cool customization of your items. And the data is stored on your computer, so if you go to someone else's computer and log in as you won't be able to access your pre-ordered, pre-created builds. So again, the data is stored on your computer, but they are talking about making online storage so that you can transfer over this saved data. And that's about it. It's a nice, cool little feature that I just wanted to show you guys and talk about. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe, like it. Check out some of our other guides, just uploading stuff, and yeah, have a nice day.